Hello, my name is Chris from Panato Watches, and today I will show you the Casio G-Shock DW-5610Y-9ER. So this new yellow, colorful and bright reincarnation of classic DW-5600. This watch isn't mine, it's owned by my friend. He lent it to me, we exchanged, I gave him my Hamilton to give it a shot, and I've been wearing this G-Shock for the last month. Wristwatch check, I'm wearing under the Casio, the also different version of the classic, so the see-through, I call it skeleton F91W, and here we have to compare also the see-through variant of F91W, but smoked one. So, going to the G-Shock. What is it? It's a, as I said, new, colorful, yellow, beautiful and bright version of classic, loved and well-known DW-5600, the watch that I always liked and I thought is a pinnacle of the G-Shock design. Chunky, 90's, looks like a brick. In Poland we actually call it a brick, and if you look at those two, they have some similarities. But sticking to the G-Shock, the main thought I have with this watch is that this is the only G-Shock I could have and I would really like to have. Not the 5600 in general, but this particular version. And a couple of things go into it. First of all, I have small wrist. Very skinny wrist. And this G-Shock, the DW-5600 wears good on smaller wrists. There's also a called women version of 5600 that's even smaller. It has a bit different proportions, so I like it a bit less. But regular 5600 wears well on a smaller wrist. A month ago, 2 months ago, I've tried on the regular black on black 5600, and I must say, I will just move my hand a bit to let you show how it wears, and I hated it. It looked like a brick. It didn't feel subtle. It didn't, of course it's a G-Shock, but it didn't feel refined. It felt big, chunky, boring, heavy, and despite being so light, and I just didn't feel at home. Then my friend called me and said, "Hey, I want to buy a G-Shock," and I knew this model. That model was the reason that I tried on the regular 5600. And I told him, get the yellow one. I believe it's a 90's throwback version. It's beautiful. Just look at it. He was thinking about different solar model, maybe a classic 5600, or there's a yellow, or also yellow, but a honey bee special edition with a hexagon shape on around the dial, and honey dripping down on the strap shape. And I said, hey, just look at it. It has yellow and red and gray, and the red. Oh, sorry, I kicked the tripod. And the red loop. There's so much going on, yet it's so subtle. He got it, he fell in love, gave it to me. And after a month, I found the thing that makes a G-Shock wear smaller and makes the G-Shock wear better on small wrist. And that's the thing that not many G-Shocks have, and the thing that makes this one the G-Shock for me, the gray bezel. If you look at it, I will take it off to make it easy for me to show it to you. If you look at this watch, its proportions aren't lost in a yellow ball of color. You have yellow case that's broken down with a gray bezel with lettering in yellow. Also, you've got another red surrounding of the display. The red loop is just a cool detail, but this thing here, this small bezel, just gets the proportion the watch needs. If you take a look at classic black 5600 or this Bee Honey edition G-Shock, which are all the same shape, all the same dimensions, those watches feel weird. They look blank. They're just monochromatic. Misunderstanding. Not misunderstanding, not the word I was looking for. They don't look good on smaller wrist. They blend in. But here, when you take a look, the strap is so long it can fit an auger. If you take a look, the bezel, that's the surrounding of a watch itself, you can call it, sits perfectly in the wrist, leaving quite a lot of space free, even on such a skinny wrist. I love it. And this design feature, in my opinion, makes it a perfect G-Shock for smaller wrists. Also, it's yellow. I love yellow. I think yellow wears great. I'm a huge fan of yellow details. For example, there's that new Calatrava Patek Philippe that was announced this year on Watches and Wonders like a month ago in white gold with yellow dial. There's a yellow, blue and red versions, and the yellow just pops, just feels great and fits, in my opinion, so many things. I loved yellow features on my Flightmaster. I love yellow stitching on my Dr. Martens shoes. It just fits. And my friend, when he gave me this watch, he said, you will wear it. When you will be leaving home and you'll be thinking which watch I should put on, you will choose this one because it feels great, it looks good, it wears comfortably. The strap is really good quality. The hand doesn't sweat. You will choose it. And after 2 weeks, I realized that it's my most worn watch. And I was thinking that I should get it. I should buy it. And I started browsing G-Shocks. And then I realized that this is the one with that bezel. All other ones may have, different color around the display, or different straps, different cases. There's no limit in G-Shocks, but this one with the bezel, I love it. I don't know if I have anything more to say. I haven't been using it much as a digital watch. I just didn't have the many opportunities to do it. I've worn it with many things. I've worn it with hoodies, with sweaters, with denim or leather jackets, with all black outfits, and many occasions. And I must say it's much more versatile than you may think, and it's so fun, so chunky. My girlfriend, to say the least, she's not a huge fan of G-Shocks. She calls it Bob the Builder, this watch, because of its colors, and I think it's a good nickname. Bob the Builder is a good nickname, and it's still a G-Shock. It's durable, fun, and and recognize this shape is so 90s, so classic, you know. When I love it. I love it. Legible, comfortable. So many good characteristics of a watch. And when we take a look at those two, and you just consider the case, G-Shock, you must remember the F91W is a very small watch. It's 36, I believe, width, but it's rectangular and it's wider than longer. So, or maybe a square. I don't remember. But it's a small, light, and slender watch. And when you compare, you know, as I say, the case itself, this G-Shock doesn't look that much bigger. Of course, it's huge compared to that small G-Shock, to that small Casio, but it's 43, I believe, in width. I will show you to compare another Casio. It's Edifice EFV110D, so the 36mm version. It's just a bit larger than the F91W. It's a small watch as well. It wears smaller than 30, 36, 35. And you compare those two. I think they look great together. I think they do. And by accident, it's a good shot because of an hour. It's late. Oh, I know what I need to show you. It's late, so it's dark. The backlight. I will turn off the light completely. Oh, I will not. Hold on. The backlight works great. It's so bright, so legible. You can see everything so easily. It's beautiful. So yeah, that's the watch. Let me know what you think about it. I think it's a new release that shows how the G-Shock should be colored. That this bezel is a game changer. When I realized it, I was shocked that it can do such a difference. And this red loop is so cute. Also, the strap has those grooves so the hand can breathe. The hand doesn't sweat. Of course, it's not a review of a 5600. There's tons of them online. This watch has like 40 years. So that's more of a video talking about this particular model and why I think it's the best G-Shock in terms of how it feels and fits smaller wrists. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you think about this watch and what you think about my opinion on this watch. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. And visit me at my Instagram at Panato_watches, the same name as the YouTube channel. And my name is Chris. Have a great day.